Some people are going to find that it's oversharing or it's too intense. It's probably the hardest thing I ever did was saying I need help. It is not easy. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy. You're worth the time and effort it takes to get better. If you are suffering in silence, reaching out to one person can change your entire life. I'm an instructor at the Air Force Institute of Technology at the Civil Engineering School. I teach project management and construction management. I get to teach every single young company grade officer that comes through here to get their CE badge. Teaching the next generation of CE airmen and the total force across the enterprise is an incredibly humbling experience. It's also a big motivator for me to make sure that I actually know my stuff and that I'm up to date on what's going on in the career field. We get to touch the entire career field, the entire enterprise. Last September, I tried to commit suicide. It was not something anybody knew about. I didn't really recognize when I bit off more than I could chew. I was in grad school at the time. I knew I was going to be an instructor at some point. My husband is an internal medicine resident, so he's not home a lot. Being married mill to mill with another active duty officer, I wasn't stationed with my husband at my first assignment. That was challenging, keeping our marriage healthy. We moved here, bought a project house, one that needed a lot of love. When you move around a whole bunch, you don't really have a support system that moves with you. You kind of have to form a new one wherever you go. There were just so many things chewing at my time that I didn't have time for myself. I wanted to give 110% to every spinning plate in the room, and I just couldn't. And once one started to fall, they all kind of fell. Then my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and it was just the final straw. And I just hit a point where I was too tired to fight anymore. It was an emotional blow. I couldn't keep going at that pace. I'm fortunate it didn't happen. It didn't work out that way. Whatever power you believe in intervened. Recovery was tough. I went to pretty extensive group therapy every day for about 2 months, 4 to 6 hours every day. And that was focusing on becoming stable and being able to go back to daily activities. I had a phenomenal set of supervisors who were willing to give me the time that I needed to bounce back. And they were absolutely willing and able to back off on the expectations and the workload. When they know that there's somebody who might need more than what they can offer, they had the ability to refer me off base. That's the only reason that everything worked out as well as it did. I don't know how many other career fields can say that anywhere you go, you are automatically accepted and have people that you know will have your back when things go south. As an entire force, we are trying to break the stigma around mental health by having suicide discussions and stuff like that. If you're struggling with mental health, give yourself a break, give yourself the grace to get better. You also, as a person, have to recognize it's not going to be better overnight. It's better just because you're taking one medication or just because you got a good night of sleep. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, and just be gracious with yourself when it comes to that. The biggest piece of advice I can give is communicate. Call somebody, text somebody. Sometimes you have to help yourself when other people don't know that you need help. I could not have done it without the love and support of my husband and the phenomenal set of supervisors and coworkers. If one airman out there sees this and is like, okay, it's my turn, I've done my job. Take a leap of faith. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. My name is Capt Kelly Minor, and I'm a United States Air Force civil engineer.